The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
All right, what up? Give us that proof of life. 312-591-8300. How you communicate with us for the next 4 hours. And, let us know right now. How you doing? A little colder this morning. Walked out. You.
A little nipply?
Yeah, a little nipply. So that's coming up. Nippliness when you get outside. Also.
Nippliness is coming up?
Yeah, just get ready for it. I got it.
It's from Brian, not me.
Well, I had to throw away my.
Nipples?
No, I threw away my puffy coat because it ripped the Eddie Bauer one. Remember? It was
Yes.
all. And then today's.
Oh, do I remember?
Oh, so I could use it today. Megan won't let me wear the Budweiser drag racing jacket. That's all I have left. As far as a
Look like a Talladega Nights character.
it's a mid-level jacket. I can't wear it anymore, so it sucks. So today,
Why don't you go buy a jacket?
Because I want to just get through this winter now and wait till summer when they're cheaper.
You know who has really cheap jackets? Where I got so the big blue one I wore to our live Cubs broadcast. The
I remember
big puffy
that.
blue one.
Loved it.
I got it for $25 from Target.
What?
Yeah.
That looked like a designer coat.
Thank you. Target, if you will.
Well, yes, Target. I forgot it is designer.
Yeah,
Nice.
so $25. So
Yeah.
a lot of places already have their coats on sale.
Okay, maybe I'll get out there and get one
The
then.
spring collection is out. So you could get a puffy coat.
All right. I don't know. I froze
What
this morning.
brand are you going to get this time?
Well, I liked Eddie Bauer because they have tall sizes. They have large, tall. That's my size. Believe it or
Just gonna
not.
get the same thing.
Well, no, I want to up my ante. I want to up it a little bit.
Hey, you want something like flames on it, right?
Well, the people on the challenge have Under Armour puffy coats, and that's my favorite show. So why can't I wear an Under Armour coat? Like CT's like 6'4".
You can't. You just buy them.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because every time I try them on in the store, they're too short. And even though other people I see on TV are 6'4" and
I
they wear
can't
them.
imagine how short they must be because you wear things that are too short for you. So for you to think it's too short,
That's because I'm not upgrading those either, the things you're seeing that are too short.
what are you still growing?
I'm a grown boy.
It wouldn't shock me if you hit a growth spurt this summer.
God. Can you
When's
imagine?
the last time you grew?
I
I think
think
it's so late for guys.
I was 6'4" as far as I knew my whole life. And then when
Your whole life.
He came out of the womb 6'4".
All right, good to know. Never grew a day in his life.
grew 7 inches between 7th and 8th grade, grew to 6'4". But when I measured myself in my 20s at one point, I was 6'4.25". Henceforth, that legend, the 6'4.25" legend. So that's what I'm still 6'4.25" because Megan
So
didn't
you
believe
really
it.
stopped an eighth? You hit this height?
I mean, maybe that quarter inch somewhere in my 20s. But yeah, I did all.
That's weird.
All
That's
the growth.
abnormal.
Yeah, all the growth was there.
I thought, I was like tall for my age because when I was in 6th grade, I was 5'2".
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then that was it. Nothing else. I stopped being tall very shortly after that. Everyone else caught up.
Are you still 5'2"?
Yeah.
So you grew 6th grade, you were 5'2"?
Yes.
Damn.
So I've been the same shoe size and clothes size and everything since 6th grade.
Oh, wow.
That's why I have some really old shoes. I'm going to get rid of these. Light up. I need to get rid of these.
So your shoe size hasn't changed either?
Nope, not since I was 6th grade.
Damn, what about you, Case?
He's on the phone.
Oh, he's talking to people on the phone?
He's
sorry.
ordering some breakfast or something. It doesn't look that
I
serious.
just saw he's talking to somebody. And we don't have a phone screener yet. We got Case in there answering the phones, too. A lot going on.
Yeah, obviously a very advanced morning show.
Yeah, when was check in here? First question of the day here. Check in with your last growth spurt. Because I thought I was young, and you're saying 6th grade. You're right. People grow in high school and even college. Some people still
My
do.
brother, who is 6'3", still grew like another inch in college. I feel
Yeah.
like guys grow for a long time.
Yeah, not me. I had stretch marks on my back and on my arms
You have stretch marks?
from growing. Like not because I was chubby. I was a thick boy in grade school. But the growth, like then I was a pole. Then I was a bean pole. Like
You just ripped your foreskin.
it did. My back had like 7 or 8 stretch marks on it.
So does my ass. It sucks.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Well, we started the show talking about growth spurts because I said, listen, I grew 6 inches between 7th and 8th grade, 6'4". Somewhere along the way, I grew another quarter. Kenzie's been 5'2" since 6th grade. In case we didn't get to you because you were on the phone, when did you have a growth spurt? When's the last time you grew?
I grew in college.
Really?
I grew 2 inches in college.
No way.
Yeah. Late bloomer.
Like Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, just like him.
Because Rodman was like 6'1" when he got to college, and he was 6'9" or 8" by the time he got out.
Wait, how tall are you, Case?
I'm 6'2". I'm an underrated 6'2". I have the personality of somebody that's 5'7". So people don't think of me as being tall, but I am.
Wow.
I know, I forget you're tall.
I know, everybody does.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Nobody thinks of me as a tall guy. I'm really tall, though.
Because I'm tall, and he's next to me most of the time, and so people go like, well, he can't be that tall.
The problem is I think everyone's tall because of height, too. So I know that I'm a poor judge of height.
You think Muggsy Bogues is tall?
Sure.
Oh,
You know,
nothing?
she doesn't know what Muggsy Bogues is.
Who is
Really?
that?
He was in Space Jam.
Do you know what Muggsy
Which
Bogues is?
one? Was he one of the monsters?
he wasn't one of the monsters.
He was?
No, he wasn't.
He's,
Who is that?
he's a great NBA player that was only 5'4", I believe.
Something like he's the shortest NBA player ever.
And he won, Spud Webb
Muggsy.
won the dunk contest.
Spud Webb won the dunk
At
contest.
Is that
5'7".
one of the monsters?
No, he's not in Space Jam.
Oh,
He's not in Space
these
Jam.
names are interesting.
Muggsy Bogues is like, he was also 5'4", but like a bodybuilder. He was jacked.
He was like a tank.
Yeah, and he played in the NBA, and Spud Webb was 5.
Wow, look at him get up there.
Yeah,
Those little legs go.
yeah. I believe.
God, I'm just worthless. He was 5'3".
Which one? Muggsy Bogues?
Muggsy Bogues. What was the other person? you
Spud
said?
Webb was probably knowing that name.
None of these are the monsters in Space Jam.
No.
Spud
Okay.
Webb was probably like 5'7", and he won the NBA dunk contest. Ridiculous.
But the dunk wasn't even
Spudsy what?
Spud Webb.
Spud,
Oh, team.
like a potato, Spud.
Spud Webb. Was that his real name?
It probably was a bad nickname he got growing
He's
up.
5'6".
Yeah, for being like a Spud's a small potato, right?
I would think so.
Yeah.
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 That's why I was like, did the parents really go with that? Like,
His real
calling
name.
him Spud.
His real name was Anthony.
Oh, that
Anthony
makes more
Jerome Spud Webb.
Oh, man, I wish that was my name.
God, it's like a serial killer. So Anthony Jerome Spud Webb had 17 bodies in his backyard.
Yeah, he was such a nice guy. Who saw it coming?
He won the dunk contest.
Yeah.
Nice guy. All right. Coming up, we'll have a fact that makes your brain go with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Well, time for a fact that makes your brain just go. I said this before, and I really do believe this. One of the good ones in the last couple of weeks here that will really just sit in your brain for a minute, maybe make you rethink your childhood. Because if you got bad grades, if you failed in school, it's not your fault. Here's why. A lot of people trying to figure out what this could be. So a study by the University of Michigan that did a massive study, 30 million grading records of a school that they chose at University of Michigan and then other schools to check out grading patterns. And what they found out was that if your last name comes up later in the alphabet, you got worse grades.
Why?
Because, I don't know this, maybe there's a teacher listening. And they did it from 2014 till 2022. So I was in school before that, where teachers probably didn't have all the technology
Just
to
missed the
grade.
cutoff there.
That was it. I finished my master's degree in 2013. So
When
I'm
do you
all
get a
done.
master's then, Brian?
BSing. That's it. Actually, at University of Michigan, by the way. That's where I got
He
it.
just feels like he masters. Like, I mastered the radio, so
That's
I have
right.
a master's degree.
Had to move on to something else. So what they found was there's a program called Canvas. And what this does, I believe, and there's other programs like it that teachers use, that when you turn in your assignments, again, this has to be in the last 10 years of going to school. It's digital.
Yes, it's a learning management system that is used for classroom organization as well as keeping track of grades.
Okay, so the default setting on this program is to look at all the students' work in alphabetical order. So teachers start going through and grading all the stuff that's coming in, whatever it is, homework, tests, in alphabetical order. By the time they get near the end, they're burnt out.
annoyed.
They're annoyed and burnt out. And they
You
start,
think they would just start giving A? They give Fs?
I guess they go the other direction. What would you do if you were annoyed and burnt out?
Probably just pass everybody.
Would you? Okay.
Think about it. They fail. You got to teach them again.
True.
If you want to get it over with.
So if surnames started with A, B, C, D, or E, they received 0.3 higher grades out of 100 possible points. And then if you were after that, as the later in the alphabet it went down to 0.6, then 0.8, and so on. You're the end. So if your last name was Z, you were screwed.
Oh.
You were screwed.
So you're pretty early.
I'm H, had Ed,
Yeah, you're pretty early.
but they didn't have this digital thing when I was in school. So teachers had to do it by hand. I don't think they were doing it. I don't think they were alphabetizing the papers that came in and then grading them.
Oh, I see. What
And
you're
I
saying.
didn't do that well either. I think I graduated high school with like a B- average, maybe.
Okay.
What do you think? What'd you do? You remember your
I did really good except for online gym.
online gym broke down your?
I literally almost didn't get to graduate because of a gym credit.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you A's then other than that?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. What the hell?
That's impressive. I'm
Why'd you
saying.
say it like that?
I'm not ripping on you. I'm saying it's impressive.
I was in AP classes.
Wow.
I was editor of yearbook.
Mm-hmm.
I was in advanced English and journalism.
Mm.
Took special courses. Not because I was stupid, because I was smart. Like,
Special in the opposite direction.
yeah, special.
Kenzie's
like
going to have to go to a
special.
special school.
We had two different kinds of special learning. Brian, you and I, different
yep.
ends.
What about you, Case?
I was a moron in high school. I finished with like a 2.5 GPA.
That's like a C- or a.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I thought high school was impossible. I failed Algebra 2. I finished with a 41% in Algebra 2 one year. It was impossible for me. Now, college I crushed, but I also went to Columbia, which is like a fake school, so.
Wow.
Yeah, not a lot of math.
No, in college, we had to take one math class, and I took a class called Liberal Arts Mathematics.
That doesn't seem real.
And it was basically Algebra 1. It was like the math
what
I
made
did.
it liberal arts?
I think when they would give us like a word problem, they would say instead of Sally was, selling seashells, they would say like, so Sally was on a film set. And that would be the impetus of the word problem, but it was just Algebra 1 basically. And I got a B.
They were just liberal arts themed?
Yeah, that was all there was to it.
Sally's in theater.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, you're not getting called back to Columbia to speak on behalf of the school anytime soon, it sounds like.
I wish they did. We were talking about this on Friday.
Well, because you say this kind of stuff on the air. You say that.
But I feel like I'm at this point a successful alumni. I would like to be able to set the record straight on a few things, inspire the next generation of kids.
Yeah, but you just trashed the school.
Well, I think they've done that themselves, though.
No, but you can't do
they're
that.
not going to bring you in.
Yeah, can't you play the game a little bit and say, I'm a wonderful graduate of Columbia College, and then they'll say, wow, Case is a well-established alumni. We'll bring him back. Instead, you said, it's not a real school.
Well, that's what my dad would say, because I had a 3.9 at Columbia, and he would go, yeah, but that's like a 2.7 at Purdue, right?
Damn.
Oh, that's great.
Brian, where did you go to college?
I went to Bowling Green State University in Ohio.
And how did you do in college compared to high
I
school?
did better in college. I had made the dean's list twice, and I graduated with probably like, I guess a B plus A minus grade point, like 3.4, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, just like me.
bumped up.
We had the same battle.
Yeah. Because I was paying for it too. I was like, I'm not going to screw around now.
Well, I didn't get to have any fun in college because I was there on scholarship,
Mm.
and you had to maintain a certain GPA to keep your scholarship.
Yeah.
So I already had anxiety. It's crippling anxiety every time there's a test. It's like, I'm going to spend $20,000 more if I'm not good at this.
Yeah.
It's really, really stressful, like per every grading session.
Not
Yeah.
really a safety net in that system.
No, not at all. They don't care at all.
Well, they're giving you money, so they're like, hey, here's the money. Now do
You're just like-
something.
You're like shaking your
Yeah.
multiple choice. Like, no.
Was someone standing over you, the guy that gave you the money
And he's just looking at you.
from the office?
Is he a hitman?
He's standing over there with a mask on and gloves. Kenzie, better get an A.
I did not get drunk until after I graduated college.
God, I
Isn't
got
that
drunk
crazy?
all through college.
Because I couldn't risk it, man.
God.
It'd be the most expensive night out ever.
I drank so much in college. And I still did okay, Our dean, took us out to drink after class.
That's weird.
Because in the radio department, he was like a
You
former
also
radio.
date some students.
He did not. He did not, as
I
far
think
as
you
I
should be
knew.
at the bars with you guys. Look, it's a good idea.
It was great. That's how I got an A in some of the classes.
Why? Do you have like a blowy or something? What do you mean?
No, I drank
did
with
you
him.
get an
No,
A?
I did not go down on my knees with the dean. I just drank beers with an older guy who was lonely. That's what I did.
I bet he was lonely until you came along.
That's not true.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And as we said earlier, we have Imagine Dragons tickets coming up in a song smash at 8 o'clock. A lot of free stuff for you. But before we move forward here, oh my goodness, today, very special day here on Q101 with Brian and Kenzie.
What? Are you looking at me?
You don't know what this, the song?
It's a really long intro.
It's a long intro. I
What's
probably
going on here?
should have queued in a little bit.
Should have tap danced.
Yeah. Oh boy, there's another verse.
Okay, Brian. Clearly, we could have done the whole fact over the intro.
I really thought it kicked in a little earlier on this song.
How long do we have?
I don't know. We'll see if it kicks in again. A little.
Wait, is it gonna start? Okay.
You notice yet?
No.
Grace, why don't you come in here with the stuff here? Happy birthday, Kenzie.
What?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.
This is Stevie Wonder's Happy Birthday. Just doesn't, like, happy birthday. I didn't realize the song started so, like, not really into the stuff.
The song we were playing on the air.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a new music. Oh my God, you got me stuff.
Yay. Here we go, right to the hook. Baby, this is good timing with Case Springer stuff. And here we go. Ready? Okay, damn it. It didn't kick in again.
Oh my God, this is so bad.
This is taking forever.
This is what happens when I don't for the planning.
Yeah.
Now I know the song.
Isn't that funny? I had no idea what the song was till this comes in.
I swear to God, I thought it was a new song we were playing. I swear for a second. I'm like, why did you wait this long for an intro?
Because everybody's heard this hook, but no one heard the whole song, ever. Now you got it. Happy
Are we allowed
birthday.
to play this much of a song?
Stevie Wonder will get a nickel or something for the play today.
I'm sure he appreciates
Something
it.
like that.
Fined. Our boss would be pissed.
I mean, unless he has Shohei Ohtani, like, working for him, he won't know how much money he got.
That's true. He wouldn't know.
Although there is a big conspiracy theory that he can see.
Well, yeah, because he high-fived Shaq in the elevator that one time.
He also cheats on his wife. It's like, why would you do that?
He cheats on his wife?
Yeah.
didn't
It's like
know
a big
that.
thing. He cheated on his wife like multiple times. It's
Well,
like,
let's not get on Stevie Wonder. Let's focus on Kenzie here. Happy birthday! I don't want to turn this into a dumping on Stevie Wonder break.
what was it dumping on? It's just a fact.
Wow, I didn't know.
Well, happy birthday, girl.
Thanks.
Big day, big day.
I know. It's my last year in my 20s.
Oh, my goodness.
29.
Are you feeling that? Like, do you think about that or no? It's just
It bothers me because I feel like my whole life has been in my 20s. Like, I've done everything in my 20s. I had all my major moves for work because the first time I moved was to Florida at 20. Okay. So all my big radio moves, I moved here to Chicago at 23. I got my TV show, the MVP game, in my 20s. I got engaged and married and had kids in my 20s.
yeah.
I've done, like oh my, I'm like scared to be in a different, I just like live by being 20 something.
30s or you're not feeling 30s yet?
I don't know. What am I going to do in a year?
Hopefully slow down.
No, I don't want to do that. It's going to suck. I'm going to be like, I did everything and my life's over.
It's gonna be fine.
It freaks me out.
Listen, 30s. Let's not get to 30s. Let's focus again on 29. You're fine. You're
I
doing
still have a
great.
year left. I'm gonna soak it in.
Yeah.
365 days of just savoring it.
Okay, much not like dumping on Stevie Wonder. We're not going to dump on your last year in the third and
I want
20s
to
as well.
savor it. I'm scared. I'm very scared to not be in my 20s.
You should be.
This whole birthday's created a lot of fear.
Good Lord. This is supposed to be a celebration. God.
We should have talked more about Stevie Wonder.
I guess so.
Guys, I'm scared. Sorry.
Well,
In case you're 24, you have a long time
I'm
left.
25 now.
You turned 25.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You're just 24 to me forever. It's gonna be like your 40th birthday. I'm like, I'm sorry, aren't you 24?
Yeah. As someone that's older than 29, I can tell you that it's all in your head. And people say that, I am how I feel, and it's true. Sure, your knee hurts sometimes more when you get older, whatever, from, your basketball injury or whatever.
My knee's already hurt. Okay.
Okay, that's hurt. Yeah, those things are going to happen. But
Busy 20s.
there's people that I know that are 20 that act 50, and there's people that I know 50 that act 20.
How old do you think I act?
I think you act about 29.
Am I right there?
I think you're right there, right in the barometer there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all how you want to live life, and don't mark things off like I should have done this by 30 or 35 or whatever. You just gotta live each day.
I did so much stuff. Like I feel like my 30s in a year are gonna have to like compete with my 20s.
They don't. You already did that. It's over. It's on your record.
Or I'm gonna be like, yeah, this decade was the worst. I
Listen,
can't do that.
it's
My
like-
decades are going against each other.
Listen, we're quoting Mike Ditka here again. Yesterday's history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's
Today
why
I'm
they call
29.
today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
I just got presents.
Yay! That's what it is. So
I'm so excited.
yeah. There you go. Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I don't know if it went how I planned. We dumped on Stevie Wonder. She got scared about turning
It's a
30.
new song on Q101.
What did you imagine this being like? This felt on brand.
That she's scared of turning 30?
Yeah, the whole thing.
But I'm not 30. I want everyone to know that. I'd be scared for a year from now.
So you're not going to enjoy 29 at all.
No, she's gonna love
Super
29.
enjoy 29, and I'm not 30.
There's going to be this weird countdown to like misery, it sounds like.
What? No, but I'm just saying I'm scared of it. It doesn't mean it'll be bad. I'm just scared of it. Have you ever been scared of something?
No.
Like your wife?
Nope. Yes, her. That's
Yeah.
about it. One thing
but
I'm
she
scared
brings
of.
you happiness. It's just kind of scary sometimes.
It's not bad. What she
Right?
said there. Yeah, okay, I get it now.
So that's what I'm saying.
All right,
My
what-
30s are going to be like you to your wife. When I'm there. I'm not there yet.
No,
I'm
one more
29.
year.
Let's make
I'm
it clear.
29.
29. Happy birthday, Kenzie.
Thank you.
All right. Here's Gil Curtis with your headlines, who hasn't seen 29 in 49 years.
This is not headline news. 1 in 3 people wouldn't marry their spouse today, or in the Golden Bachelor's case, 3 months ago. The Cinemark movie theater chain is being sued for underfilling sodas, which begs the question, who are those people who felt like they didn't have a big enough cup? You can now buy a robot dog with a flamethrower attached, just in case your dream is to be the worst Bond villain ever. And the average American pays over $500,000 in taxes over their life. But isn't it worth it to live in the only country that's won every Super Bowl, baby? This is not headline news.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.